What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Year, honorable mention, Jesus Navas. We managed to actually pack this one, and oh, I wanted to get Ramos. Honestly, I hated the fact that it was the purple flare. We saw Spanish and we had to wait all the way until position to know that it was going to be a right back. And honestly, I'm not, well, obviously I'd have preferred Ramos. I think that's with a shadow of a doubt. But after playing with Navas, he's actually not that bad. I do still prefer Zambrota for me, but Navas definitely as an attacking right wing back is phenomenal. He is so quick. It is unreal. But that's what we're going to come and have a look at. We'll see if he's worth the 115 he is on Xbox or the 121 on PlayStation. We'll go through all of his kind of in-games, all of his traits and all of that good stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, just to keep the channel alive, keep the lights on. And apart from that, let's get into the review. So we have got Jesus here. He is a 4-star skiller, 2-star weak foot. So straight off the bat, I'm not enjoying that weak foot. I feel like that needs to be 4 at the very minimum. I personally don't care about skills on a left back or a right back. So that could be 1, could be 2. As long as we've got some weak foot, I'd be very happy. So that's a setback already. He is obviously 5'8", right-footed with a high attacking, medium defensive. And it seems to be the kind of the thing with right backs and left backs this year. There's a lot with high attacking work rate, but then medium or low defensive. There is a lot of high as well, but there is a lot of attacking right backs who are higher rated than normal. He has got the trait early crosser, very much like a Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is very good, and a Robertson in fact as well. Very good at whipping that ball in. He is predominantly a right mid, or was a right mid back in the day, which is crazy to think he's a right back now, and I'm pretty sure he was a right mid. Yeah, right mid as of last year. He did get an inform as a right back later on in the year, and he got a Halloween card right at the start as a right mid. But he has moved back to a right back, which in FIFA 19 he was a right wing back as a team of the season. So I can see why he has that kind of ability to go really attacking as well. He's got cracking pace, 94 acceleration. For me, you don't need any more than that, so that's absolutely fine. Obviously, people's trait-wise, they're looking at an anchor. They're looking to get that pace up to 96, but they're looking to get that defending and physical up. It does turn him into a 92 right back, which is phenomenal. He's already got pretty much top-end stats, to be honest. Apart from the weak foot, he's got no shooting. Obviously, it's kind of like a 7, if anything, a 6-7, but all of them are 70 and above. Then we've got decent passing, 86 short, 80 long, with the 88 crossing, 85 vision, and 87 curve. Obviously, free kick accuracy is irrelevant. Dribbling, 87, 85 across the board, 85 plus that is. And then defending with the anchor, it's practically 92 plus, apart from the head and accuracy. 92 plus on the defending is beautiful. And then physical wise, yes, we don't have much strength, but we have the aggression, we have decent stamina, and we have nice jumping. Honestly, it's a well-rounded card, and we'll have a look at all the other right backs in La Liga, but so far so good with him. So let's jump into some gameplay and watch him run down that wing. So with Jesus Navas, obviously the main thing is he can run. He is a very quick player. Decent on a tackle. Personally, for me, I feel like he didn't really put too much wrong in terms of defense, but I don't think the few players that we managed to go against really attacked him that much. And with how quick he is, honestly, it was absolutely fine. We see him here, Cantona doing what Cantona does, manages to pick that little pass out to Ronaldo, and we get a nice one there. But we'll see again. So obviously, I think it was, I don't even know who my centre back was at this point. I think it was Carlos Alberto, managing to get it past, and the guy knew he was absolutely done out here. Look at the beautiful pass in there. Get the little 1-2 triangle going on, and then it's Cantona through on goal. We look across to Mane, and literally 4 people with the ball, and it's beautiful. We see again, just get the 1-2. The defender's not catching that. We go with the 1-2 again. We managed to get back through, and we can see that little ball. It was an obvious ball. Ronaldo's always going to put that in the back of the net. And again, we get the ball. Literally, what you need to do with him is just run. He is so quick. And if you can get that pass in there, and then you get that little ball back, there's nobody catching him. If you've got a right mid and a right back who managed to catch that, I don't know what. We go with a bit of an early cross. It's kind of like a hit and hope, if anything. And we consistently see him do it. You can literally do this all 90 and he will not get tired. You can see already the stats on him. His stamina is practically full, and that's the 56th minute of the game. That is absolutely unbelievable to see from him. And again, we see him literally just absolutely blitzing it. Again, still full stamina, and I think that's 64. It's just crazy. We get De Bruyne in, and we go for the shot, and it's just pinched the post there. But honestly, a nice card, very good attacking. Defending wise, I feel like he's solid. I don't think he's the best defensive card I've played with, but in terms of defensive and attacking, he's phenomenal. So you're probably thinking, you think this card's amazing? Yeah, I do. He's a decent card. Do I think he's the best right back you can get? Most definitely not. I feel like there is so many more that you can get. I just feel like the kind of combinations of his attacking motion and defensive complement each other quite well, and he works really well on the ball. In terms of kind of like what he can do up the field, definitely is better than what he can do at the back. His shooting obviously isn't as high. I'm not expecting him to be banging in 50-yard, 30-yard shots. I'm expecting him to be able to cross that ball in, and he does that really well. I think the problem we've got with this guy is if you could play 5 at the back and have that kind of formation throughout the whole game, then he'd be unbelievable, because a right wing back would suit him down to the ground. If you wanted to put him right mid, potentially you could go with a Hunter. I don't think, again, he is the best position, or is the best player in that position, but I think you definitely could push him more up the field rather than keeping him down. I feel like Anchor is definitely the best chem star to go for a right back, just because you get that massive defense increase. Obviously you get a little bit of pace, but you get the physical as well. I feel like that is crucial to this card. Obviously you get a plus 10 on the strength, which is already 43, so even just that plus 10, it may not do loads, but it might just do enough to kind of push him over the edge. In terms of generations then, we have had Jesus for quite some time now. He's been at Sevilla before in FIFA 10 and 11. He then made a move to Manchester City. I think that was during the Bayern era, where they just absolutely bought everybody. And I think he lasted a couple of seasons, and then he managed to move back to Sevilla in FIFA 17, where he's not really done too much here. A couple of goals, one in form. He then gets, I think that's a footies, a team of the season in FIFA 19, an inform and a Halloween in 20, and we've got a foot freeze and a team of the year honourable mentions in FIFA 21. So who knows, at 35 years old, he's managing to kind of pick up a little bit of form. Hopefully he does continue. It'd be nice to see, it'd be nice to see a centre-back version of this card, to be honest, very quick. But overall, I've given him personally an 8.7 because I feel like stats are there and his position and everything's like there. I just think it's maybe, if you're looking for a right back who's solely defensive, you don't really want him pushing up, then I think you've definitely got to look somewhere else. If we are looking at La Liga right backs specifically, then I don't think there's much better, to be honest. Alex Moreno's quite a nice one. Emerson was actually a really good one for free as such, if you did the storyline. Other than that, there isn't really anybody. I think it's between the three, because I don't think Sergio Roberto or Trippier's informs are really going to cut the cake. But I think these three, Emerson, Navas and Alex Moreno, are definitely the ones to be looking at if you are looking at La Liga. And I feel like that is very important, that I don't feel like even if you went to icons or you went to the right backs of the entire database, he wouldn't be nowhere near the top, in my opinion. I just think his stats are cracking. You could probably play this card until team of the season and just have fun with him. He wouldn't necessarily be the most meta right back, but he'd definitely get a job done. I think 115k is pretty solid. It's obviously gone up from the 100k that I got him at, or I actually used him at, but overall, I think he's a nice card. I think he's worth a try. I don't think he's worth going and absolutely spending your last coin on, but definitely worth a try if you have some coins. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you for the next one.